Okay, what I want you to do is to click New Book. For the first one, we're just going to play with a blank book so you get used to the tools. So we're going to go with Landscape Comic. That gives you a few more options and choices. So it's actually better. So I tell all my students just to go for that. But you'll notice templates there. That is brand new. So that's a fantastic update we'll look at next. So what we're going to do is actually just play with the tools. First of all, if you click Pages, this is how you access all your pages. When you need an extra page, go to your last one and there will be a plus. Click the plus and you'll get a new page. So you can have as many pages as you need. Secondly, I'll jump back to the cover. The other thing you can do is we're just going to go through the media. So if you click plus, media, I'll try and make this nice and quick. This is where you can add in images, maps, files, drive, and you can embed. We'll have a look at embed. So you can embed these types of things. That's actually increased as well, which is awesome. It used to be just YouTube, I think. So yes, you got some great things you can embed straight into your book. For images, when you drag them in, you'll get used to this photo. You can just drop and drag to put your photos in. Okay. With the background of your book, as long as your image is not selected, when you click the eye, just wait for a second so that loads. I'll just get that out of the way. So when you click the eye, this gives you options for your background. And you can see there are a lot of different things. You can have flat colors. I actually really like the textures and the patterns, so I often play with this even for my pages inside the book. And you can of course add your own images to become your background anyway. For inside the book, something that could be handy for some of you is the different types of pages. So the lined and the music notes and things like that. So that's good to know. So just scroll down and you can have a look at all the different options here. I won't go through all of them. I'll keep this nice and quick. Click the plus again. Media. So we've done import, so that's how you can put all sorts of things in, and this is just getting bigger and bigger, so it's fantastic. For the camera, an interesting thing that you can do is photo, but you can also record a video. So this is great for screencasting and giving instructions to students directly in the book. Go back. Then we have the pen tool is really interesting. Yes, it's the drawing tools, but it has the auto one where students can draw a shape of what they are trying to draw and it will come up with possibilities. And you can choose your image. Okay. If you want to change the color, you actually need to do that first. So choose your color, then do your drawing. Oops. I don't think I'm not in auto. I'm in normal right now. Click auto. Then do your drawing. And then your shapes will come up. You'll try and figure out what you're trying to draw. So that's always fun with the students. They love that one. You also have the emojis, but you can search things. A great one is flags and food. So you got flags and food and all sorts of things in here. It's not just the emotion emojis. When you are done with whatever you're doing here, just click done. It will just take a little bit to load. But you can still select, you can move things around, you can delete. Okay. So the pen is great for drawing, but I really like the auto shapes and some of the flexibility the students get. With the text, it's a normal text box, okay, and you can see the things right here that you can do, link, underline, your normal things. When you click done, go to the eye. This is where you'll find your settings for your font, your color, and shadows. So always click the eye to see what options there are for what you are adding to your book. Click on your page. Basically, you just have to deselect it. I'd like you to play with all of these. I use this feature a lot for my students' feedback. So you click record, and if I want to give them feedback in their book, just start recording like normal. Hi Molly, that's a beautiful page. Well done. I love how you have stop recording, use recording. It's going to give a shape. And I just tell my students that they need to look at their pages and when they see this shape, they need to play my feedback. And then we just they can click and delete it when they've listened to it. They don't have to keep it in their book, or they can actually add a page at the back and just keep all the feedback and write a little note. So however you want to use that, and it's just a click and play.
Hi Molly, that's a beautiful page. Well,
Okay. And then the rest you can actually just click through. These are all just straightforward text, stickers, things that you can get connected to comics. This is what we actually used to help with the design of the covers, of their book covers specifically. So students can choose between the panels or just a blank page. And another great tip is the shapes. What I really love is you can search for anything, literally. So here we go. So you can go through all these really cool designs of whatever it is you've typed in. So you can try typing anything. And what I love about this is you can still change the color of this one. So depending on your design, we talk about design a lot with the students when they are just starting with their journals. So they are all the different tools that you can use. Then what I want you to do is go back to My Books. We can delete this. To delete books, it's just here, delete book. Okay, what we're going to do is add a new book, but this time let's see what Templates has. So this is brand new and it's awesome because it's giving a lot more flexibility and templates ready to use. So if I take the photo book, which is a lot like my students' art journals, we're just going to see the difference, and then that's the end of this video. So when you click on pages, we can see some examples. You can delete any pages you want that pop up automatically. You do not have to have these ones. Okay. Click on the last one. When you click plus, it's going to show you all the different options that you have that suits a photo book, depending what it is that you're wanting to do. For my students' journals, showcasing their art just as photographs like this could be awesome. And this one here, where it has text and an image, could be great too, and it's already formatted professionally for them. So that is also a really good option. And you would have seen there's newspapers and all different formats there. So that, I think, is a great addition. Let's just add a text one, and when we click on here, you'll see you're missing the comics option because it's no longer a comic, but you still have the same import, camera, pen, text, and record. And shapes, we still have the same. So 2 of the settings are still there. You just lose the comic book settings. If you want the students to have a bit more choice, then just go back and do, I'll finish off reminding you, we'll do it again, new book, this one here, landscape comic. That is going to give you those extra comic choices if you think you would use them for whatever the purpose is of your book. And that's it in a nutshell.